Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be back on my channel. I know I've been gone for quite some time. I had a lot going on for the last over a couple of years. I had a really hectic job. I had several health issues and it was just crazy. And in a way, this lockdown has helped me take a step back and just realize, what I really like to do. And I realized I missed doing this so much. And I've been seeing some really interesting people out there who are making videos, and I've been having so much fun watching their videos. And then it reminded me how much fun I used to have when I did the same thing. And so now I want to get back to this, and I will definitely be more regular now on my channel. So today I want to bring you a haul video. I have been buying a lot of stuff over the last couple of months because we're in quarantine. I can't go out, so I've just been indulging a little bit, and so I just want to share what I bought with you. So some of these perfumes I have opened because they arrived at different points of time, and I still have, I think, 2 or 3 that are still pending, and I have no idea when I'll finally receive them because there is just so much delay happening because of the COVID-19. I am just going to go ahead and do this, and maybe I'll include them in another haul video later on. And so let's just dive into it. So the first one I have here to show you is the Valkyries EDT, which I really like. I used to have a miniature bottle. I probably still do somewhere. And this perfume brings back a lot of memories for me. I remember the time I was learning French, and I used to go to the library there, and I used to listen to the music, and this is what I used to wear. So every time, even now when I wear it, I remember that time. It's a really nice green citrusy tea perfume. It doesn't last very long, but it does smell very nice. If you put it on clothes, it lasts a bit longer. And it's very refreshing. It's really great for summer, especially now we're in like 100 degrees almost out here. So it's a really nice fragrance. I like the bottle. It is such a pretty green, and the stopper looks really nice too. And it's just overall, it looks good. It's slim. It can fit into the bag, although the bottle is a bit heavy, so I find that a little annoying, but it's still a great fragrance, and I'm happy to have it in my collection again. Next fragrance I got is Youth Dew by Estee Lauder. Now this is a fragrance that was a blind buy. I mean, not exactly a blind buy, because I remember trying it out a few months back, or maybe even a year back. I don't remember, but I remember that I liked it. And so when this went on sale, I picked it up. So there was a sale on Neiman Marcus. They were having 25% off. So I picked up a lot of my fragrances from there. And this is, again, a really nice, very strong, spicy oriental fragrance. So this was launched in 1953 by Estee Lauder, and up until then, women received perfumes only as gifts. And so this was a perfume that women were encouraged to buy for themselves and, just be independent and powerful, I think. And it's a really nice fragrance. It's very sophisticated and elegant. It's quite spicy. Usually I don't like spicy fragrances, but I make an exception here because the spices are so well blended that I don't really smell them. Like, I use a lot of spices when I cook, and so I don't really like perfumes that have spices in them. But this one's a little bit different, and to me, the flowers are more enhanced than the spices, so I quite like it. And it's a very strong fragrance, more I think for evening wear. Maybe in the winters you could wear it to work. Look at the bottle, it's so pretty. It's going to look so cute on my vanity, and it's a classic, and you really can't go wrong with it. And it's a perfect gift to give to mom or even a good friend of yours. Next fragrance I got was J'adore by Dior. And if you watched some of my older videos, I would have maybe mentioned that this is a perfume that I didn't like at all for many years. When this was a huge rage and everybody liked it and everybody was wearing it, I used to just hate it. It didn't smell nice on me for some reason. It turned really sour and bitter, and it's just horrible. I mean, I couldn't stand it. I had to wash my hand off if I even tried it. And I tried to like it for a long time, but it just didn't work for me. And in fact, even if someone else was wearing it, I didn't like it at all. I had to walk away from them. But I think they have changed the formula, or the notes or something they've changed in it, and I don't mind it anymore, to be honest. really liked it over the winter. I was drawn to it. I thought maybe I was mistaken, and maybe I had something else on me, and that's why it was smelling good. And so I took a few samples, and I don't know, I really did like it. And so I bought the smallest size I could get just in case it decided to turn on me again. But fortunately, I'm loving it. It's really nice. I've not used that much. I got this like a couple of months back, and the weather changed, and so I'm going to bring it out again in fall and winter. But it's a really nice one as well. And I also got the hair mist along with it, just for some extra fun. My daughter liked it. We were at Sephora and she wanted me to spray this in her hair, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that because she's just 7, but we had some fun with it, and I thought, oh, it would be nice to have a fragrance. And at first, when I bought this, and I thought, now that I have it, and if I apply it in my hair, it smells so good. Every time I even turn from left to right, there's this whiff of really nice fragrance I get. So I didn't think I needed to buy the fragrance, but then, as a perfume lover, you can never have enough. you need everything. So that's how both of them made into my collection. The next one I got were Armani C and the C Passione, and also the C Fiori. So this was an impulse purchase. It was the winter. I had been trying it throughout in December, and that's the time when it's cold and you want something warm and nice. And this could be one of those things that YouTube made me buy. People would just go on and on about how great this fragrance is, and then I tried it sometime in last year, and I thought I liked it. I when it was launched, again, I didn't like it because I don't like sweet fragrances that much, and so for a long time I didn't like. But I think I developed some association with the smell. Just I liked it. It reminded me of something cozy, and so I was at Macy's and there was this lady. I mean, she was really sweet, but she was also a little bit pushy, I think, and you know how it gets when they're being really nice and you kind of feel obliged and you get it. And I got this, and she threw this in as well, and she gave me like an atomizer and a couple of other things. So I thought, okay, it was a good deal, and so I bought this, and I was not going to buy a big bottle, but they ran out of the 30 ml, and so I'm stuck with this. And I liked it. I enjoyed it for some time, but now I don't know, maybe I'll like it again in fall and winter, but as of now this is resting. Because I was like so much onto the C train, I guess, I picked this one up as well, and I like it because it's a bit more fresh. It's not as warm as this fragrance is. This is your typical patchouli and sweetness and flowers and everything, and it's nice. It was supposed to last a long time, and that's why I bought it. People were like, oh, this stays on forever, and it did on my clothes. But when I bought it and I started wearing it, I don't know, it wasn't lasting that long. Or maybe, after, I have this problem, that's why I need to have so many fragrances. After a while, when I start wearing a fragrance regularly, I stop smelling it, and that's when I have to switch and wear something else. I don't know, does anybody else have this too, or is just me with this odd feature? Please let me know in the comments below. So anyway, I got this C Passione, and this is really nice. It's a much fresher take. It's really good for spring, fall. It's very powdery, sweet, I think a cooling sort of a fragrance. And so when it's just starting to get warm, it's a nice one. I haven't tried it in the summer, so because I have so many others in the summer that I like, so maybe I could try this out in the summer and see if it's going to be a good one or not, and I can let you know what I feel about it in another video down the line. This one I got primarily for the summers because I don't have anything like this in my collection. I actually quite like this one, which is why I even agreed to getting the big bottle and the whole package. When I did try it out, I thought it smelled a lot like the Guerlain Terracottas fragrance, and it's a very nice summery, flowery fragrance, and I think it's great for an evening out in the summer if you like these kind of fragrances. I know most of the time in summer I prefer fragrances that are more fresh, that are more citrusy, but this one is more like white flowers but more beachy, so very much like terracotta, very much like bronze goddess, I think. and it's a pretty nice fragrance, and I think it would smell nice on a beach holiday and when it's a bit cool in the evening. I don't know if I'll want to wear it when it's too hot in the evenings as well, but right after, like, I've been to the pool, or you want to go out for dinner, this would make a really nice fragrance. So the next I got was L'Impératrice 3 by Dolce & Gabbana. This is another one of those, YouTube made me buy it, everybody was raving about. So guys, that concludes the part 1 of this video. Please stay tuned for the part 2. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.